Welcome to KillieFC TV today. We've got the manager Lee Clark. Looking forward to the game at the weekend. We've had a couple of weeks to reflect on the St Johnstone result, which was, we did really well there. Your thoughts on it?
No, absolutely delighted to get the win, get another clean sheet. You know, finally get some goals on the end of the chances we'd created, and ultimately get some points that, you know, give us momentum and give us you know, positivity going into the split and the 5 fixtures we'll have remaining. Inverness this Sunday live in Sky. Must be looking forward to it. Your thoughts on the game? Absolutely looking forward to it. First time, you know, I would have been to Inverness, the football club, and tough game. You know, I think they were hoping to be in the top 6, possibly. So a bit frustrated that they've missed out. They're a good side, they're a good manager. You know John really well, and so I know it's a tough game, but he'll see a difference in our team as well. Over the last few weeks, we've played to a high level, and with the consistent performances, we've made ourselves a difficult team to beat. And hopefully we can carry on in terms of putting away the chances we do create. The fitness levels were a concern when you first took over. What's your opinion on them now? Have you seen a marked improvement? Absolutely, in the data we get through the week with the lads training, and in the last 2 games we've had the GPS system on the players in the actual games as well, is telling me that the fitness levels have improved dramatically in a short period of time, and that's credit to the players. They took on board everything I've wanted, they've responded to what I've asked about, and you know, so all the players in the squad in the whole, their output in terms of fitness levels and the amount of distance they're covering in training and on a match day has improved dramatically. Still not where I want it to be ultimately, but in terms of doing it safely in a quick period, you know, really pleased with the contribution the players have made. Looking forward to the team on Sunday. Sorry, do you have any injury worries, or is the team much going along the same lines? No, we're hoping to keep continuity, but we have 1 or 2 little niggles that we just have to be aware of. You know, obviously we've had a bit of a break since St Johnstone, but we've had to use that where we've still kept on with the players' training programme in terms of the intensity. It did give us a weekend where we could have some rest and recovery to those players who have knocks and niggles, because now we're into the final straight in the last 5 games, and we need to hit the ground running really. This is the first year in Scotland and the split. What's your opinion of it? Well, I think it's something different. I think certainly in our position it's a good thing, because it means now, because we're at the bottom of the table, and when I first come in we had a really tough run of games against the teams at the top with Celtic and Hearts and Aberdeen. It means that we now play the teams around us, and if you're in a relegation battle in any league, you have to take points off teams in and around you if you're going to be successful in that remit. So, you know, in terms of our position now, it's favourable. Whether it works, you know, over a longer time, I'm not too sure, but you know, this is the position we're in. This is how the league is done, and we just got to get on with it. It was good to see Chris Boyd get a couple of goals in the last home game. Have you been doing anything different with the strikers to try and get likes of Chris and Josh's goal scoring? Well, we've been working a lot on all aspects of the game, the defending side and the attacking side. And, you know, obviously I was concerned that we hadn't scored many goals. You know, when I first come in we were conceding a lot and we hadn't scored many, and that continued for a few weeks into my reign. But you know, the good thing for me is there was never a game where we hadn't been creating chances. If we'd had a game where we were poor in terms of our creativity, that's when I would have had a big worry. So I just had to get that confidence of the players up, and when Chris did hit the post before he scored against St Johnstone, you think it's going to be another one of those days. So, but as I've said all along, we create chances for him. 9 times out of 10 we put them away, and he has the instincts of a goal scorer, and he has the belief of a goal scorer, which and what I mean by that is he's not frightened to miss chances. They go back into the danger zone for the next chance. So we're absolutely delighted for him. And we believe if you get to have a goal scorer, obviously you have a great chance of winning.
One last question. Once we've secured a Premiership status, looking forward to next season, have you started plans on that, or are you just concentrating on the tail?
No, obviously I've got to look at the longer term as well, and so I've started the plans many weeks ago in terms of pre-season. I've started the plans in terms of recruitment, speaking with players, speaking with the agents, bringing players up to have a look at them, you know, from down south, etc. So that's been an ongoing thing. Our pre-season schedule, we obviously have two put in place. One, if our season finishes on the required date on May the 14th, but two, if we have to go on a little bit longer because of the playoffs. We believe we won't need that. So all those things are put in place already and just ready to go.
Best of luck for Sunday, and hopefully